Welcome to another edition of In the Divide, where we're sharing all things crypto together with Algorand. Hopefully, everyone's doing good today. Boy, it's been a minute. Um, if you know the market, I've been ecstatic with this bull market. Hopefully, when you see this, all those who are coming, welcome. Hit the like button, subscribe. If you have a comment, leave it down below. Let's get into this. Let the algorithm find me. But first off, Algo is doing what Algo I wished Algo did before. It's had a nice little pump. It did had its drop and it's held serve and um, it's been good. I'm looking for more, and hopefully with this whole market and the whole initiatives that Algorand has had in the past, it leads to a more sustainable future where now uh, it is going to springboard up. Now, if those who are new to crypto, who are coming in on this new bull market cycle, those who are already understood the ups and downs, I want to tell you why I'm focusing on algo and it's still in my bag. Look, if you followed me and you understand some of the coins that I've talked about, Sui, Filecoin, I tell people right now, it's not just about the name of the tokens. It's about the utility of the tokens. Filecoin is one of the tokens that are a storage token. And with us using so much in the world, using so much and needing so much bandwidth and storage, we're going to need more storage space, and that's why Filecoin and the other storage coins are going to be very important. And of course, the AI stuff is going to be always, popping because it's right now is just something of a new trend technology. We're trying to figure out where it's going to place, and that's why the stuff like render and other technologies are going to be hot. Now, who's going to win it? We don't know. That's the whole thing about crypto. We don't know who's going to win. But in the evolution of these things doing it, you should be trying to make your money. This is not financial advice, but if you understand how to make your money, get into the market, watch it go, indexed it, either dollar cost in or buy, sell at a certain point, get USDC as it drops back down, now buy that you took your stuff out, and then you buy again and you buy at the lower price point. What I usually do, I have $200 of something. This is mainly my thought process, is that if something goes up, I'll take the thing up. I'll take half out, leave the other half in. You never know if something's gonna really skyrocket. So you don't never want to take everything out. And if that thing comes back down, then you peg it at a lower price. You're not trying to read the market, but you understand the market is ups and downs. And at certain points, if you can try to um, um, take advantage of these ups and down cycles, that you can make maybe 5% profit. If you do that 5 to 10 times a year, that's a pretty good little upshift in your account, and you don't have to necessarily have to day trade. So that's little stuff for those who are coming into the market. But things are moving. Bitcoin halving is going to be coming, and everyone's going, wow. The ETFs seems to be really pumping liquidity into the overall market. It's created an excitement and a buzz, and it's the reason why this stuff is moving. And the underlying reason why all this stuff is going is because the bull market is kind of, let's see, it's kind of artificial. Why you say that, Sam? All right. If you understand the market that we're in, there's an inflationary subcontext to this. So what happens is the money that you had last year is actually worth less if you had held just $100. It's worth less. So what happens is this bull market, as you see it, people are putting their money in, but it's not the same money as last year. It's depressed money. And the money is just lifting these tokens up because there's people trying to put money into these safe havens because some people know that, look, I'd rather have my money in Bitcoin because I need it to something to be hedging against some of this inflation, and they won't stop printing money. These things and the global economic situation is just unattainable. And sometimes in these hedge funds like BlackRock and Vanguard, they want a surety. And as soon as those things came out with this ETF, it gave them somewhere where they can put some of their money as a test to see if this thing is going to deliver on the promise that it have been for all these years, where now you can invest in this Bitcoin thing and it's a protection against the inflation, the deflationary of your money. And that way, your investments actually are that much more solid if you can play it in with this new source, this new income that is now harder for the politicians and people to deflate and devalue. So this is the game that's going on. Is all these different factors in the market and we're trying to find out what's real. Um, this is why I love Algorand, and I like some other coins, but you know, um, truly looking for utility. And I think Algorand gets slept on here because it's not really an American token, and the way they marketed their stuff, it's it's bad. It was the tech is the best and it's going to sell itself. And crack can't even sell itself because if you just found the crack rock on the ground, you wouldn't smoke it. Somebody has to sell it to you, the selling points, and now you're hooked. And maybe that's a bad analogy. Don't use crack. But listen, the market is booming. I need you to protect your bag, but I need to show you some information. The halving is coming up. So, be ready, people, because a lot of times uh, greed is a rumor, all right? And what they do with all these talking heads, that they parrot a narrative. Look at this. I want you to understand this. Algorand announcing upcoming token unlock exercise. What is this happening? What are we doing? If you understood, John Woods was talking a little bit last year about some of the phases that's going to be happening with Algorand, and there's going to be some staking protocols and some other things that's going to be happening. But I want you to look at this. Algorand is the leading third generation proof of stake blockchain platform and has announced its forthcoming token unlock exercise scheduled for March 19th, 2024. This initiative outlined in Algo's token unlock disclosure. It spans 31 days, unleashing a daily allocation of 2.29 million algo tokens into the network. And I'm thinking about trying to do something in this span of time to help monitor and do an exercise to kind of keep abreast of how these things are going and see the affecting of the price, see if it actually does anything as far as total value locked, and if we're able to do some things which should be very impressive. Understand this: governance period is over at the end of March. So that liquidity that they're going to be pumping in, hopefully that comes in, and hopefully that could be locked into a governance period, and that will be a boom to the whole ecosystem if we can actually have that in the system in governance and people staking and earning and doing some things. It will be wonderful. People keep a lookout on that. So a daily release of 2.29 million algos during the 31-day unlock period represents a significant injection in value into the Algorand ecosystem. Based on the current market valuations, this translate to approximately 516,000 in fiat currency daily. It's going to be a lot of money being pumped in. And long term, I'm bullish on it. If we can get some things out there to where Algorand is fully dispersed, it becomes less volatile. Okay, it can climb better because what's going to happen is there's going to be less pressure downward. Okay, because you don't have the threat of money being constantly dumped in. And this is one of the things that I was hoping 2030 would come in. Really was my point with algo to expecting a lot better things was going to be after 2030 because all the algos would have been out. But that had me bullish on that. Also, another thing, people, you keep hearing about this in the ISO compliance to utility. 3 cryptos that could hit it big. All right. And always people on the news, and I don't know if people just pay to get certain names, but there's always certain names. You always hear, of course, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple is now a main name. It may not be as prominent as far as the cost of it, but it's a main name that people on TV will say. They would go Litecoin and stuff like that. We need algo to be in that tier of names that people will name drop. That's how the value. The more you can get your name dropped as far as connected with crypto, the more normies will be able to come in and look at the word that they don't know, that they haven't been familiar with. That's how a lot of these things continue to pump. Now these meme coins, Doge never dies because is connected to X or Twitter. You got these people who just come in because a meme coin got somebody rich, and it's the lottery, and people are still going in, and it's like I said, I'm not going to talk bad on it, but y'all know how I feel if you know the channel. Crypto meme coins are pretty much Ponzi's unless you can find a reason why the value goes up instead of just speculation. And right now, most everything is just speculation. So they announced Ripple as one, because of course Ripple went through the SEC and blah, blah, blah. But Algorand is another thing that they put as a second utility. And it says it lists the most utility, second on the list of utility cryptos, which is a utility. So, like I said, Filecoin is the storage. Render and other things are an AI token. Algorand, Ripple, Cardano, those would be utilities if you even throw in ETH. Bitcoin is not a utility token. It's not. It's a storage token. It's a store of value. And anyway, But crypto, Algorand will be a utility token, and it matches MasterCard and Visa's transaction speed. It's Algo's token fueled transactions and support blockchain apps. The United Nations Development Program's partnership with Algorand aims to pioneer blockchain education that sparks investor interest in Algo. Despite Ethereum's dominance, Algorand's functionality makes it a compelling investment with a cap of a supply of 10 billion coins. Deflationary pressures are mitigated. Algorand's ISO 2022 compliance facilitates integration into the mainstream financial system. The universal goal remains elusive. Algo aims to change this narrative with its 2024 roadmap featuring protocol upgrades and Python integration for intelligent contracts. Look, Algo's recent adoption of dynamic round time significantly accelerate transaction speed, reducing network congestion, and enhancing scalability and trust. So, look, I've been looking and I stay on top. And usually there's not much news, but now news is coming out. People get ready, do your due diligence, look into your things if you can. Are you buying Bitcoin? Are you dollar cost averaging in? Please get in on some of these things. Invest, invest, invest. Look, go over if you're looking into getting into something, go over to Lofty AI, Lofty.ai. Look, it's a good real estate looking venture. Go let them know Sam sent you. Click on my link in the bottom in the description for the link to Lofty AI. It's a lot of things going on in crypto, man. Get get in, get knowledgeable, and get part of your bag because the bull run is not even started. Wait till after the election. Wait till if especially if there's a sea change or a letter change, there's going to be some drastic changes that's going on. Crypto may skyrocket. All right, we're out.